I thought AI tools would grow my business, but most of them just waste my time. I'm 22, building an AI startup to 100K by the end of the year, and I've tested over 37 tools. 3 of them actually helped me, and 1 nearly lost me a client. In this video, I'm sharing the exact AI toolkit I use to build better content faster, get more clients without the busy work, and close more leads without burning out. You don't need more tools, you need the right ones that actually help you build. Let's start with the one that saved my butt more times than I can count. When you're building a startup, there is a lot more busy work than there is deep work. Forms that don't talk to each other, manual follow-ups that just make you want to scream. The same tedious steps repeated until your brain melts. None of this grows your business, but it steals your day 1 hour at a time. The highest leverage work isn't what you do, it's what you automate so you never have to do it again. Tool number 1 is make.com. It's not sexy, it's not gonna make some cool Instagram story, but it's what works. Every time someone fills out a form, Make automatically grabs all of that data and puts it where it needs to go. Emails, Slack, Notion, databases, so that I can automate things without lifting a finger. Every single lead used to take me 10 to 15 minutes, now it's completely instant. I built a good portion of Zestify's marketing off of Make, so it's just systems stacked on systems.
An example of one of our automations is our tally form that we have business owners submit. So we have a simple webhook that's connected to our tally form. And the way I do it is anytime someone fills out the form, this connects to our email. So it automatically adds them to a group that we have created that adds their email address, name, full name, and then country, any of the basic information that is there, and then activates their status. So the next thing we do is we use a router, which is very, very helpful in Make, especially if you want to add customizability and have things that go to certain groups or do specific actions. So for example, one of my router is if they click on my form, they want to see a demo, which I have on my tally form. I route this to a group that I have set up on my email that immediately sends emails based on people who want demos. I do the same thing for if they want a promo, if they want to opt into SMS, and then after that, the second route we're building out right now is that if they're a business owner, if they say they're a creator, if they say they're a civilian, random, a techie person, we will go ahead and take those inputs and route them similarly like this. This is my preference, and this is why I like Make, because it gives you a lot of options with just one input to do a bunch of things like this.
Automation feels like busy work until you're doing twice the work in half the time. Tool number 3 is ChatGPT, but not in the way you would think most people use it. I take a completely different route. So most people use ChatGPT in the way of generate me viral content, but I've taken a different approach. I use it in a very systemized and strategic way to actually help me close leads. It's my go-to for refining cold outreach when I don't want my copy to sound like a robot, for practicing objection handling before they even come into the call, so I'm prepared and making sure that doesn't happen. And then also building out sales frameworks, so when leads go cold, I have templates that I can pull from that are specific to that industry and that prospect. Selling isn't about perfect persuasion, it's about prepared positioning. The key is treating ChatGPT like a collaborator, not a magic 8-ball. Don't ask for generic advice. Ask for specific questions as if you're strategizing with a partner. How would you respond to this objection about pricing? What's a stronger opening hook for this email? Help me position our service against the competitors in my industry, and also name your area for this service. The more specific you are with the prompts, the more specific the output is going to be. Now, this one looked promising until it didn't. Zapier was the first automation tool that I tried. It's popular, it's user-friendly, it does what it says it does, until it became a liability as I started to scale. Zapier is great for a simple, when this happens, do this. Calendly bookings, books, create tasks, email triggers and automations, but that's where it ends. The painful lesson was that what often is easiest first limits you when you scale. With Make, I built entire ecosystems, workflows that trigger other workflows, data that transforms as it goes throughout my system, and conditional logic that adapts to different scenarios. Zapier started to feel like it was duct taping my business together. Felt very boxed in because I couldn't do much besides plug in here and go in here, and it didn't allow me to get that customizability that I wanted to get the type of results and data for my business. The lesson I pulled from this was don't always follow the convention of what's popular. Pick tools based on what works for you and gives you control, not convenience. So there you have it. 3 AI tools, 2 worth your time and 1 to avoid. I've wasted hundreds of hours testing out shiny objects. Most of them are just noise and some of them have a signal. These are the ones that I would genuinely bet my business on. Because when you're running something real, you don't need a toolbox full of junk. You need a toolbox full of razor sharp tools that actually can make a dent in your business. Tools don't build businesses, you do. Tools just determine how much of your limited time gets wasted. That's it for today. Go build some cool shit. I will see you all later, and most of all, stay classy. I'll see y'all tomorrow.